Online. Last video I posted on GTA Online was FAF back in June. But update. So I'm going to be checking out some of the content, and it's all based stunt racing apparently. So, like like everything else, let us go straight into the websites and the clothing stores to see what is available. Legendary Motorsports. Alright. First one up, the ETR-1, which I thought was going to be based off of the Scion FRS. Not, however. It is instead based off of the... oh, what's it called? The Lexus LFA. Every once in a while, a car breaks all the rules. It's cutting edge and timeless. It performs exquisitely on the road and effortlessly on the track. It perfectly embodies both your colossal vanity and your desperate insecurity. More than the sum of its parts, the ETR-1 is the only car you will ever need or be able to afford again. Yeah, sure. Never was a big fan of the LFA, if I'm going to be honest with y'all. And a 2 mil, it's not something I'm looking for. Now this is one I really, really want. The Progen Tyrus, based off of the McLaren F1 GT-R. And the McLaren F1 is one of my favorite supercars of all time, and I love the look of the GT version especially. But a 2 mil, nearly 3 grand, whew, that's a lot of scratch. But I'm going to try and save up. Although I did dip into the liquid fund just a little bit today. Don't blame me though. Originally designed as a road-legal confidence booster for the wealthy but poorly endowed, the Tyrus found its true calling elsewhere. It didn't just beat its race-tuned rivals, it serially teabagged them across every endurance Grand Prix and competitive motorsport. Which is particularly good for you, because you can't pretend that it isn't all about your tiny, tiny package. No, you cannot. Fun fact, out of the 106 McLaren F1s that were built, 28 of them are all racing versions. Only 2 of them are road legal versions of the GTR. 2 of them. Make of that what you will. Alright, here's the RE7B, which I was looking for the longest time what this was based off of, but apparently I found out it's based off of some Nissan GTR LMP sort of vehicle. But, not the biggest fan. Fresh from the baffling onlookers across the GT circuit, the experimental prototype from Annis is now in limited commercial sale in a revolutionary design process. Japan's finest artisans, engineers, aeronautics are a seamless extension of your delusions of edginess and accomplishment. That's certainly true. Legendary Motorsport. I'm guessing all the other stuff is in Southern San Andreas Super Autos, which I think would make quite a bit of sense, honestly. And look at that, I was right. Oh, and some new stuff as well that I didn't realize was also added. This is the Obey Omnis. This is based on one of my favorite rally cars of all time, the Audi Sport Quattro, back from the 80s. Which is rather cool when you think about it. Ooh, and it can be had in the original white and red trim. That's awesome. The Obey Omnis was a poster child of the golden age of rallying, a period of deregulated innocence when a turbocharged tin can could plow through a crowd of spectators on a money embankment, and there wasn't a damn thing big government could do about it. This is one for the fans. Oh yeah. Then, well, if big government couldn't do anything to solve it, well, you bet your sweet ass that the people over at the rally circuit could do something about it. Alright, this is the Lampadati Tropus Rally, which is based off of my all-time favorite rally car, the Lancia Stratos. I am so glad they added the Stratos into the game, because it's the fucking Stratos, man. It's just awesome. Stunningly beautiful and astonishingly violent, the Lampadati Tropos may have a European name, but it's got an American heart. This is the car that defined a whole generation of rally design, so if your favorite pastime is calling other people's choices derivative, then this is by far and away your best bet. 1,735,000 $1,735,000. Hopefully that's enough to buy both the Omnis and the Lampadati. In fact, I think it is. I'm just gonna have very little cash left over. Well, I'm gonna have 2 grand left over, 200 grand, 200 left over. But what is $200,000 in GTA world? It's nothing, I tell ya. All right, this is the Grotti Brioso RA, based off of the Fiat 500. Very surprising there. Your favorite You favor white, compact, versatile car designs. You believe a hot hatch could be just as macho as a lumbering supercar. You describe yourself as having a big personality. You know who you are. Just buy the damn car and get it over with. Alright, this is the Vapid Trophy truck, which is apparently based off of the Ford F-150 that they used to race in the Baja 500. Interesting there. Never would have thought that. These days, when any soccer mom SUV gets to call itself a 4x4, Vapid have decided to remind us that what the phrase off-road really means. 40 inches of suspension, a tough but lightweight frame, and more horsepower than a cruise missile, all working together to crush any landscape known to man. Mountains, valleys, deserts, war zones, schools, nowhere is safe. Now, this is a Vapid Desert Raid, which I have no idea what this is based off of. I'm guessing this is like based off some kind of Dakar rally sort of thing, but I wouldn't know. Disaster zones, urban riots, civil wars. They make for some affordable vacations and some edgy Snapmatic albums, but they could be awkward to traverse. Luckily for you and everyone on the receiving end of a sepia-tinted filter, the Desert Raid is here to make craters, rubble, and the bodies of the innocent feel like a giant red carpet. This is the Nagasaki BF400, which is apparently based off of a Honda motorcycle called the Honda Africa. Or I think it's the Honda Africa. I wouldn't know. It's a Honda motorcycle. When the history books are written, the BF400 will be seen as our age's greatest expression of the pioneer spirit. No other advanced off-road engineering has brought us this close to our forefathers' dream of a land where no area of pristine wilderness is safe from noise, smoke, gas, and discarded bottles of piss wasser. Welcome to the brave new world. Yeah, pretty much. And here's the Western Gargoyle, which is pretty much just like a custom sort of chopper for the game. The age-old question. How do you get a cool vintage motorbike up a near vertical hillside strewn with dust, rocks, and the remains of lesser drivers? Forget carbon fiber panels and onboard computers. Sometimes a simple problem requires a simple solution, like a rear tire taken from an armored personal carrier and wrapped in steel chains. Time to get back to basics. And they were not kidding when they said that. Jesus Christ. That is some serious overkill. And apparently these are all burger shot things of the classy Stallion, which is the Oldsmobile 442. The Dominator, which is based off the previous generation Mustang, and the Gauntlet, which is based off the current Dodge Charger. No, Challenger, sorry. Alright. First things first. Let me get this bad boy into my garage, into one of my garages. I'll put it in Greenwich Park. $210,000. Not much, but hey, it's something. Actually, I'll save the Obey Omnis for later. I just want to try out the Stratos, because I'm so excited to try out the Stratos. Because it's an awesome car. I mean, if you're a car enthusiast and you do not think that the Lancia Stratos is cool, you're just dead inside. I'm sorry. That's the God honest truth. You are dead inside if you do not like the Stratos. Yes. Anyone want to mess with me? I got a bunch of guns here. A bunch of guns. I'm not afraid to use all of them. Just waiting for the time to pass by so I can get my Stratos out from my garage, because I'm not driving all the way over to the garage that where it's in to get it, because I'm a lazy son of a bitch like that.
Hey, Ben! Yeah? Cross my fingers! It'll be an auspicious day! Look, I don't know how you got this number, but
I wonder. Nah. Alright, there we go. Now, mechanic. Get your lazy ass off of here, wherever you are, and bring me my car. Don't give me this BS of, oh, I can't deliver now, boss.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round.
Yep.
I'll bring it to you.
Thank you. I very much appreciate that. There it is. Alright, first things first. Let's take this over to the mod shop. See what I can do. Oh, pop-up headlights! Yay!
go fuck your mama in the keister!
Alright, whatever, bitch. Oh god, I'm not listening to Future. I only listen to the good shit on Radio Los Santos. Like Kendrick and Schoolboy Q. J-Rock. Although now that I think about it, in terms of the whole sort of, I guess, overarching theme of GTA Online, well, not GTA Online, but GTA 5 story, I'm almost surprised that Rockstar didn't add in Kendrick Lamar's Money Trees. I mean, Franklin's part of the story, but I don't know, maybe they couldn't get the rights. It didn't matter. This actually doesn't handle too bad for the most part. Alright, let me get in here, and then get over to like a clothing store.
What's wrong with her now?
That exhaust note. Armor. I don't need to change the exhaust. Lights, no. Did the original Stratos come with lubes? I don't want the unpainted ones. The painted ones look cooler. Unless... spoiler... Let me look up, like, example pics of the Stratos. Here. Yeah, I know. So riveting. To watch me, you know, dick around with stuff like that, but... Ooh, the grill. Yeah, why not... I don't know. I always thought the Stratos was a very clean shape, so I'm just gonna... trying to leave it as stock as I can? I don't know. I mean, I know it seems likely to deck out everything in, like, rally gear, but... I don't know. First things first, I gotta get rid of these wheels. Jesus Christ. Stock rims. Alright, some of them look like they have the colored bumper, some of them don't. But they do have the carry handle there, so I'm going to keep that. I'm just going to keep these cars as relatively stock as I can. I mean, those rims look stock, they just don't look good. Is there any way to, like, color these? Actually, I'll put muscle tires on this. No. These... look as stock as I can get them. Hang on, let me look up the wheels. I know this is also riveting, but I know I'm wasting a lot of time here. Just... no, those actually are the stock rims. Surprisingly enough, they're just not gold colored. Which I think is why they look weird to me, is that they're not the usual bronze metallic color that the Stratos often came with. Although, put some damn bulletproof tires on it, because knowing my luck, I'm gonna need them. Let me go over to the respray. Just classic, and I'm gonna paint it red, because I always see a lot of Stratoses in red. It's like red or white blue is always the color of the Stratoses you see, and I'm not a fan of the light blue myself, so I'm gonna of the red. Just trying to get it close to the color as possible. So it's usually like a brighter red. Almost almost like Ferrari red, but not as bright. Hmm. I'll go with this Formula Red right here. That looks the most right to me. Red and blue. Admittedly not the best paint job I can have, but I can't remove this um, color scheme. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Hmm. If only I could get rid of the rally paint and just like leave it like a stock red, but I don't think I can do that. So, whatever. It's fine. I know I spent so much time and was provided such riveting commentary there, but let me get over to clothing store now to see what they have. Preferably not a Poisson Bees, since I just hate Poisson Bees. Maybe a Suburban of some kind. There we go. Jesus Christ, this thing can move at a pretty fast clip. Oof. That is some nice braking. I mean, I'm so used to my big old lanyards and muscle cars in this game with their terrible brakes that I'm actually kind of amazed that these brakes are actually not too bad. More than not bad, they're actually pretty good. Alright. Let me get my ass in here. Oh, good. Already. These other jackets actually look pretty damn good, I gotta say. Like, really good. I mean, holy shit. Oh, hell yeah, I'm definitely buying one of these. These racing jackets. I mean, racing jackets look pretty cool, it's just not my style. Yeah. More bomber jackets. And again, Rockstar misses the point of what a bomber jacket is supposed to look like. At least in my opinion. But whatever. No one likes to listen to me complain. I did not realize they added more Hawaiian shirts into Felony and Finance. Racing jerseys, of course. Vests. Business shirts. Alright, let's move on to... Okay, that was all the tops. Let's move on to pants. Some decent pair of pants. Sport pants. Never mind. And glasses? Nah. Besides, I'm okay with my glasses, as it were. Did I say browse hats or... Ah, here we go, browse hats. Of course, a couple of racing caps. Ponte, Bugatti, Patriot, Rebel Radio. It's like all like racing caps. Alright, not too bad. And I'm guessing backwards caps are them. Yep, they're the same. Shoes. Nothing in shoes. And I think that's about it for the racing stuff. Of course, because this is a racing package, they haven't added any new firearms that I can test out on unsuspecting, unfortunate victims of the human race. Which, considering this is Los Angeles, would be public service on my part.
Hello.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Come on, give me some good music here. Slow down. No. Ah, screw it. I'll listen to Baker Street. Now, time to bring this over to my fourth garage. I swear to God, if they keep adding more new cars into the game, I feel like I'm going to need the fifth garage at some point. Actually, what am I doing looking in the map? I'm stupid. Greenwich Parkway. There we go. Now I know what other cars to look forward to. I got the Quattro, the Audi Sport Quattro. I got the McLaren F1 GTR. And I've also got the TVR cigars that they released way back when. And, what was that update called? Executives and Other Criminals? Yeah, that was it. When they added the cigars that I have yet to buy as well, so... Yeah, suffice to say I got a lot of stuff to do, but considering how very little I play GTA, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I feel like I'm just gonna cheat and use liquid assets and just buy a bunch of $20 shark cards and all that stuff. Which, you know, is kind of the cheap way to do things, but, eh, whatever. I don't give a shit, son. I will do what I want to do. Because this is my account, and this is my channel. Oh, shit. Fucking Christ. This thing just wants to go, I swear to God. There we go. Alright, this is one of my cars. This is just for, like, I think the miscellaneous stuff. So, all these miscellaneous cars, I got one American yacht, an American supercar, an American muscle car, a French luxury car, a German luxury car, and now I got an Italian rally car. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope this has been somewhat informative. Thanks for watching this update, and hopefully I showed you enough of this. Oh, I also forgot. Before I go, Rockstar also released 3 new cars for the FAF update that were released like over the week. But I didn't go over those because I thought it would be redundant to like put every video out every week and just highlight the car. So I'm gonna show it for you good people. Okay, the first one released was the Grotti X80 Proto, which is based off of the Ferrari F80 concept. So, think of this as a successor to the LaFerrari, which itself was a successor to the Enzo, which itself was a successor to the F50, which itself was a successor to the F40. So, there you go. That's why it's called the F80. The cause of more UFO sightings across San Andreas than any other production vehicle of the decade. The Protos is the kind of concept car you get when you head of R&D is an 80-year-old child with a sack of comics and a bowl full of MDMA. The future is here. Yeah, when you look at concept cars today, they really do look like the kind of thing that you would see a kid who's like jacked up on Red Bull and tons of Halloween candy to design up with. Are you sure this is what you want? Ask the design department. Mr. Designer, head designer, are you sure this is what you want to go out with? Yeah, go out with it! And make sure it's really swoopy! And it's got a million headlights on it! And it goes really, really fast! It looks like the Batmobile! Sir, are you sure this is what you want? Yeah, that's what I want! That's what I... Oh, good, oh, good, his sugar high is gone. Maybe we can get more sane car designs after this. Anyways, after that, we'll skip. Here's the Dabawashi 770, based off the Aston Martin 177. Dabawashi only made a handful of these views, and that's not just because of their track record of corporate embezzlement. No, it's a result of a commitment to individual aspiration and strict exclusivity that stems from a deeply held belief that the 1% is the only percent that matters. And if that sounds like an opportunity to prove something, it is. Yep, British Racing Grain. Because we all go have British Racing Grain. Oh yeah, I heard through the pipeline that there are going to be more cars that are going to be available through Stunts DLC, but I'm not going to do videos on each of them. I'm just going to wait until like the last one is released and then do like a video highlighting all that and maybe just like me doing other things. So there you go. And finally, this is the Comet 811, which is based off the Porsche 918. Meet the future of hybrid tech. Pfizer took billions of dollars in subsidies for low-carbon research and used it to refine an electric motor until it gets more kick than a turbocharger. And don't worry about accidentally investing in the environment. The assembly process alone produces enough CO2 to offset 2,000 acres of otherwise useless rainforest. Win? Win. That's how you do it. That's how you use hybrid tech to its advantage. Just make a faster car that you can shit your own spine out at half the speed of sound while you're using enough fuel. While you're using more fuel than necessary in order to burn up on a racetrack and try and live out your childhood fantasies for one brief glorious moment, all while having the arrogance and costing so much exorbitant cash that you can buy the entirety of Detroit just through one car alone. That is the German way. Alright, I kid, of course. Especially since I am going to go to Germany. Spoiler alert! In the September. So, that gonna be fun. Anyways, I thank anyone who's watching this video or who has made it through this video without just giving up on me. I will continue with Outlast Part 7 this week. I don't know when this week, but I will continue off with it. Maybe I'll continue off with it on maybe Friday, Thursday even. It depends. I will get around to it though. Anyways, I thank you guys so much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.